Okay. All right. This is gonna be a demonstration for using the Studio Capture in Canvas. So, real simple though on Canvas. You want to, in order to look at the studio or like the video recording program with embedded within Canvas, you're just gonna go to the left-handed panel here. Click on Studio here, and this is basically where you can actually start to record and save your lessons or demonstrations that you guys want to do. So I actually kind of dabbled with this today, so I'm not really too familiar with like all the features, but I was going to show you guys exactly what you can do to kind of create like your own little demonstration videos or demonstrate things. Okay, but pretty simple though. There's a couple of different ways you can do it. You click on the Create tab on the side here, and you want to click on Studio Capture. And I don't know if this will like download or it's gonna require you to download anything. I didn't notice the Screencast-O-Matic asked you to download something, but I felt like the Studio Capture actually did it pretty well. So when I clicked on it, it didn't really need me to download anything. Okay, but a couple of different ways you can utilize the Studio Capture to do your demonstration. So one easy way is if you're trying to explain an assignment online, or you're trying to navigate through Canvas and show students exactly where the assignment is, the directions, explaining those things. You can change this Screen Capture tab, click on Enable, and then this will give you some options to basically just kind of record your screen. So you can also share like the computer audio if you want, but click on Share, and then if you want to like put your face in the video, you can. So it's kind of like almost like a Zoom call or something. And then you click on Start Record, and then basically it'll give you it'll record like what you're gonna do. So so if you're going on to your Canvas assignment, and okay, it's not letting me leave and change. Oh, never mind. Okay, so I'm gonna click leave. Oh, okay, that's really odd. I figure it would be. Let me try that again. So I'm going to click on Studio, and it appears you have it unfinished. Let me handle it. Let's start that again. So we're going to screen capture the entire screen, and we're going to record. Okay, apologies. This is my first time using it. Let me try to open up another page of Canvas. So if we go into Canvas on the second page, okay, now I can actually navigate on the Canvas. So, let's just say you were out for the day. You have a sub assignment you posted on Canvas. If you wanted to make a video and explain exactly how you wanted the students to do the lesson, because sometimes they may have a hard time reading directions. You might need to elaborate a little bit further on the project, the assignment. Maybe even go on to Google to search up things to give them ideas. So basically you just kind of record your lesson and do what's needed to elaborate, explain the assignment more. So that's something I might actually start using now, especially if I'm out. I think that could probably be good for like sub assignments. If instructions aren't clear, they need not only the visual but audio cues to have students understand lessons. That could be a beneficial thing to do. Okay, so I'm gonna just turn off this. So once you're done recording though, you just click on Finish Record, and then you can just save the media on there. So you click Save. It should show up on this library here. So it takes a little bit of time to process. I haven't really sat down for like a really long video yet, but okay, we'll just let that process through first. So let's just say I wanted to create like another video though. So we're gonna do Create Studio Capture, and yeah, let's just say I wanted to do like a little demonstration using the Elmo that we have in the room. So you can connect this to the Elmo. There's very specific things that you need though in order to do that. So you need this little dongle thing if you have the MacBooks, okay, because you can't hook the USB on there. And then you need the USB that goes with the, with your, you can show the Elmo. So you need the little, connector thing for the webcam. So I think it might work with the HDMI cord. I'm not sure, but it could. But this is like same thing you would do before, though. If you're trying to use the Elmo cam like you normally would in your demonstrations. If you're trying to show students how to draw something, seemingly before you just set up the cam for your this, and then I would set up your mic on the MacBook or whatever your computer device is, and you could just test it out. So when I'm talking though, it's like moving that blue thing, so it's letting you know that the mic's working, and then you just click on start record, and then you just go through your demonstration, whatever you want to draw. So you're trying to show students how to draw an apple. You can talk while you're drawing, just kind of like normal things you would do for like your demonstration. And the nice thing though about doing these video demonstrations though is your students have like a way to kind of refer back to the resource if they need to see the demonstration again, and you don't have to show it again. So but once you're done though, obviously I would take longer than that video, but you click finish to finish it. Okay, you can actually rename it down here. She gives it a weird name, so I can say Apple drawing demonstration. Okay, and I click save media, and then it's gonna pop up on here. So let me show you when that's finished processing. So once it's done processing though, and it might take longer depending on how big the video is, you can click on the video, check it, see if it's working. For some reason I can't hear the volume on this. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I turned off the audio cue. So you definitely want to make sure to turn the audio cue on next time if you're, explaining things. So when I'm talking about the audio cue, I'm talking about the, that was kind of my fault, but you go back to Studio Capture, Screen Capture. Should show up on there. And again, you might have to tinker with it. It might be because I'm recording something that's not showing up on here. But let's just say you wanted to create an assignment though, and you want to like post that video. Click on assignments. I'll just put test here, test down there, and then if you want to link the video, let me go back to this tab here, Studio. So to link it though, you just click on the setup here, or not setup, the three dots here. You click share, and then click on link. And then you want to create a public link, so the public link is going to be this link here, and then you just click on this copy here, and then click done. So it creates that link, and then you can just copy paste that same link on there. And I'm just gonna, I'll just post it on here. It's fine. Then you can post your videos on your assignments to show students. Okay, and that should show up fine. And then you could do that with those videos or the other videos. And then you just go through your demonstrations, whatever you want to draw. So you're trying to show students how to draw an apple. You can talk while you're drawing. So Although I don't know why the audio's not popping up for this. I might have to get back to y'all on that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna cut this video. Okay, but that's how you would use that resource.